Hello everyone, my name is Holden Hardman. This is my lovely wife Jen. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode. Apologies, it took us long to get this one released. We actually missed Saturday's video as well. For those of you that have been in the loop, our son was diagnosed with RSV, was in the hospital last week. I believe we contracted it this week. It has been just hell for both of us. We've pretty much been bedridden. So apologies that it's a second week now. This has been kind of delayed. We're still not 100%, but we're ready to continue on. A few channel updates. We're powering through to get the Star Wars short film done. Devin is doing a ton of VFX work. I'm trying to get some other VFX artists to try and wrap it up really quickly. My short animated film, The Little Alien, will be posted this Friday, so make sure you subscribe so you can see it. It's a little 4-hour kind of stop motion, feel-good Pixar-esque kind of thing. Been working on it for a long time with a really talented VFX artist, so I'm excited to share that with you guys, some original content. I'm really excited to go ahead and get into episode 6. I have not seen any spoilers for this one. Unlike when episode 5 came out, we didn't get to watch it for a couple days. So I am so excited to check this one out. Where we last left off, Ahsoka going with the space whales off to meet up with Ezra potentially and Thrawn. So and I believe this is also the first time in all of Star Wars we're going to a different galaxy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's always been, we're gonna rule the galaxy as father and son. We can make the galaxy however we want it to be. So is there gonna be like different politics, different, I don't know how it's gonna work. But as far as I know, this is the first time we're actually in a different galaxy altogether. But let us know. Anyway, that's a lot of catching up stuff. How are you feeling going into episode 6?
I'm excited. The last episode was a lot of payoff for us. Having watched the Clone Wars and Rebels, all that came through and really served us watching that episode. So I thought that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It was probably my favorite episode to date. So I am ready to get into Thrawn.
Me too.
That's what I've been waiting for. Everything else has been really great. But to be honest, getting into this show, Thrawn was like where my heart was, and I'm just so anxious to see him. I'm really hoping that this is the episode where he's gonna show up.
Yeah, I hope so too. In production rumors and stuff, and a lot of this stuff changes. There was gonna be like a Squadron movie with Patty Jenkins, the director of Wonder Woman. That got canceled. A couple other Star Wars projects that were announced and even like teased with footage and stuff have been canceled. But as of right now, from my understanding, this series is gonna end and then Dave Filoni is going to direct a movie, I believe, featuring Thrawn as like the main baddie and like Ahsoka and stuff. So that's the rumor as of right now. This is all subject to change, but I believe that's where they're going with it. There's also another Star Wars movie with Rey that started to be in production. So she'll be coming back for some stuff, and I like Rey. I know a lot of people are like, she's a Mary Sue, maybe to some extent, but I liked her. But anyway, no, a lot of catching up. Let's go ahead and get into it. Episode 6 of Ahsoka. You're right about episode 5. I think it's like one of the best Star Wars, like new Star Wars media we've seen in a while. A lot of payoff.
I really enjoyed it. I love those space whales.
That's why I like this.
Purgle. Oh, this is pretty. Feels like Speed Racer. Here comes Ahsoka.
Ah, yes. History of the Galaxy, parts 1, 2, and 3. Would you like to hear one?
Not right now.
Nah.
You have a story for me.
I've ever told you the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
I saw a couple of comments, people saying that they were disappointed in the makeup of Hera and Ahsoka.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean...
Just playing devil's advocate, I think it looks fine, but
I do too.
I do, on some scenes, I can understand what they're talking about.
On second thought, tell me one of those stories.
A long time ago, in a galaxy.
Oh,
I like that, that's cool.
far, far away.
I was hoping for a room with a view.
I would think this would be an opportunity for reflection.
I try to avoid that.
I can understand why.
Gosh.
You promised me I would see Ezra again.
His outfit honestly looks like something out of
The
Vikings.
prisoner.
Yeah, look good. They both look good.
Her focus to find Ezra Bridger blinds her. I believe she can still be of some use to us.
Yeah, I've never seen hyperspace look like that before.
Oh,
Jeez.
that looks really good.
Yeah, it does.
That is Peridia,
Peridia.
homeworld of my ancestors, the Dathomiri. My people were among the first to harness and ride the creatures.
It sure looks like she's about to kill somebody.
There's a graveyard.
She definitely likes having power.
She follows some weird subreddits.
I like her.
Oh, I like it. Oh, nice.
Wow.
Right on the windshield, a nice effect, too. The music is different, too.
Yeah.
For Star Wars. Baylan Skoll, the guy,
Yeah.
he played the Punisher in the sequel, the Punisher we saw.
Oh.
He played Frank Castle. Oh, the Night Sisters.
That's who she's referring to when she talks about her ancestors, right?
I believe so, yeah. Dathomir is where like the Night Sisters and stuff were. Oh, cool. It's so cool seeing them in live action.
Oh. They look so good.
Yeah, I'm digging the red.
Welcome, child of Dathomir.
Oh.
Who our ancestors credit.
Lord.
And you came as Thrawn promised.
Where is Thrawn?
He is coming. It reeks of Jedi.
It reeks of Jedi.
It is dangerous.
Uh-oh. Might be in a little bit of a pickle here.
It will wait in solitude.
Where's all this wind coming from for their outfits? No one else is as windy as they are. I can't quite get my finger on him.
He seems like he has a little bit of an attachment to her.
It doesn't
Maybe
seem-
not an attachment, but like he could use her in some way.
Maybe. I'm getting the feeling like I can't tell if he's not like pure evil, you know. He seems to be kind of maybe selfish, but not like...
Potential. I think he sees potential with Sabine.
Oh, maybe, yeah. We'll make her like a new apprentice
Yeah.
or something.
This is a land of dreams and madness. Children's stories come to life, long forgotten.
With good reason.
This place sucks.
Sometimes stories are just stories.
I watched everything I knew burn.
The Jedi Temple?
Look at history. Realize it's all inevitable. Fall of the Jedi. Rise of the Empire. It repeats again and again.
Won't our alliance with Thrawn finally bring us into power?
That sort of power is fleeting. What I seek is the beginning, so I may finally bring this cycle to an end.
Yeah, I don't think he's completely aligned with the witch.
Yeah.
It's his own agenda.
I do like how we're getting a good bit of like character development with the bad guys.
What am I doing?
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, goody. Such a massive ship.
Yeah, look at it's all like battle damage and stuff too.
I love seeing like the up close.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, it's like ruined. It's like something out of Close Encounters. Oh. Ah, cool. Oh, this is weird. Oh! They're giving him quite an entrance.
Yes, they are.
I'm digging these stormtroopers too.
Yeah, they're like ghost stormtroopers.
Crudely patched back together.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
It's just a dream has become a frightening reality for those who may oppose us.
Oh, his voice. He has the same voice actor. Oh, this is wild.
Captain of my guard, you shall begin the cargo transfer.
They have brought a prisoner.
You never spoke of this.
We did not see it. It is a loose thread.
I brought the prisoner. She could be of some use to us.
And you are?
Baylan Skoll? And his apprentice?
Then you must be General Baylan Skoll. Of the Jedi Order.
Oh, he was a general?
I parted ways with the Jedi.
You would not be the first.
He would have been in ranks with like Obi-Wan.
The prisoner is Sabine Wren.
And Anakin.
Now there's a familiar name. You're quite right. She'd be of great use to us. Sabine Wren. What a delight it is after so long to see a familiar face. I understand it is you I have to thank.
Where's Ezra?
Ah, yes. How that singular focus will reshape our galaxy. I'm aware of your agreement with Baylan Skoll, and I intend to honor it. You shall have provisions, amounts, and our latest intel on Bridget's whereabouts.
He's gonna let me walk out of here?
You helped my cause. You should know, though, once my starship departs, you'll be stranded here forever. It's also quite possible that your friend is dead.
If you survived, I'm sure he's doing just fine.
You've gambled the fate of your galaxy on that belief.
You wouldn't understand.
Perhaps not.
What kind of ride you got around here?
It'll have to do.
It's our space rat, a rat hyena thing.
Oh, it's kind of cute.
Nomads wander this wasteland and prey upon each other for survival.
Oh, nice.
Die well.
Nice.
If you think we're going on that ice willingly.
She is on a fool's errand.
Indeed. You may follow her at your own pace.
Yeah.
I thought you were to honor your agreement.
Sabine Wren will have the opportunity of finding Ezra Bridger, just as promised. You and your master will destroy them both.
I'm surprised she had a problem with that.
Yeah, me too. She seemed to be the crazier of the two.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey. Oh, there goes her ride.
Good thing she's wearing this armor.
Oy. Mean.
Yeah.
About time.
Oh, gosh. Oh, man.
Prepare to attack squads. Wait for Lord Balin's signal.
Should we not send more troops to support them?
As exile, our numbers have dwindled. 2 squads will suffice. Primary objective is to escape this galaxy. It matters not whether Wren and Bridger are killed or stranded here. The same can be said for your 2 mercenaries.
Huh.
You abandoned me!
Aww.
Should have known you were a coward.
That was just uncalled for.
And you might want to take your animal.
Literally, you to our dog. Oh! I'm gonna cry.
I'll give you another chance, but you better not bail on me this time.
Oh. Well, like a rat dog.
World.
Yeah.
You were thirsty.
Is this actual terrain or is this CGI or?
It might be both.
Now what?
Like, they're probably on a set with that, so like where they're standing is real, but everything else might be fake.
Hey! What? Hey, is that one of those turtles that Foxy watched?
Yeah, that
The
trick's over.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was actually thinking her horse thing looked like Master Splinter. Something went wrong. Actually looks like one of the Covenant guys from Halo. He's got clothes on.
He's got like a shell. Oh.
Doctor.
That sounds like Hero.
No, it won't hurt you.
Just relax. Like this?
How's that possible?
Oh, jeez.
You must know Ezra Bridger.
How long has it been?
From when they went missing?
Yeah.
I think like 8 to 10 years.
Looks like she survived.
Do you know the one she seeks so desperately?
Comes from a breed of Boken Jedi trained in the wild after the temple fell.
Like me.
No, you. I trained to be something more.
Do you miss it? The Order?
I miss the idea of it, but not the truth. There was no future there.
You clearly see one here?
I see what once was the great witch kingdom of the Dathmiri.
They seem eager to leave this place.
Perhaps they flee a power greater than their own. Something calls to me. Can't you hear it? Can't you see it?
I see bandits.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. For now.
They really do look like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Adolescent years.
Oh, you have like a little village.
Stay here.
Huh.
Oh, there's us.
No, thank you.
I knew I could count on you.
Oh my gosh. Moses.
Wow.
So this is Ezra Bridger with a beard.
Sure took you long enough.
Should have seen me part this ocean behind me a few years back.
Didn't.
Wild.
Always a plan. Never a good one.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? Didn't it?
Yeah.
Your very own band of rebels.
I have so many questions. In fact, how did you find me?
Not right now.
Sabine?
Hey,
Hmm?
I just want to be happy that I found you.
Of course. What? I never stay in one place for very long. Thanks for coming. Can't wait to go home.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, sayingsies.
Red Mothers, you wish to speak with me.
Another comes. A Jedi. They ride the travelers.
Well, that is unwelcome news.
I know, she's like, oh crap.
Seized Ahsoka Tano.
Impossible.
Death and resurrection are common deceptions played out by both Night Sister and Jedi.
Balin assured me.
He was once a Jedi.
Ooh.
So,
I mean, he's not wrong.
no, we shall consider Ahsoka Tano alive until we know otherwise. I want to know her background, history, home world, her master. If a star whale approaches Peridia, destroyed with prejudice.
Oh god, it's like we're watching Whale Wars.
Require the aid of your dark magic.
The thread of destiny demands it, Grand Admiral.
All right, just finished episode 6. We finally get to see the live action
Yes.
Thrawn. And he looks great. Hearing his voice be the exact same voice from the show is also a nice little cherry on top. Because there's something about like his calm disposition and the way that he speaks that makes him even more intimidating or threatening.
He has one facial expression and yet he's able to convey all these sorts of emotions. So I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I also find it interesting that even Thrawn is looking at Balin and is like, we're going to consider him flawed for now. So he's seeing something in him too that's like not trustworthy even for the dark side or the bad side. Live action Ezra Bridger was cool. He looks, honestly, he looks more like a live action Moses from The Prince of Egypt than a live action Ezra from Rebels. But I don't recognize him from anything right off the bat, maybe because of the beard. Maybe he didn't have a beard in some other stuff that I've seen him in. He seems fine so far, but I need more from him. I need to see him do some more stuff. But this is a nice little introduction to live action.
We got a lot in this episode. Thrawn obviously was fantastic. As I mentioned, like he really has just one facial expression, but he is absolutely chilling in his own right, and that's what we kind of encountered in the animated series too, so that translates very well. I think he's just terrifying. And then just some of the details in this episode, such as the stormtroopers, they're like almost like a ghost type look, really terrifying, and I think just makes it look extra eerie, you know? The scenery, I think, looks really good. It wasn't what I was expecting for like the terrain, but I think it looks fantastic. Shin, I'm really loving. I was very surprised at that moment where she almost questioned Balin, like, you're not going to honor your word to her. Never would have expected that from her character so far because she's been so
unhinged. Yeah.
But so that was a pleasant surprise. I really like those moments in Star Wars where they don't follow the normal trajectory of a character. It'll be evil, 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 and then they'll take a swipe right and you'll get something different.
Yeah.
So that's what I got from Shin during that moment. And I love that because she's been one of my favorite characters in this show. I know that she's not like the primary, but I love her. I think she's great. Balin, that's his name, right?
Balin Skull, yeah.
I don't know what's going on with him, but he has something up his sleeve. Like he is not, I don't think he's completely aligned with the Night Sisters plan. So I think that they're kind of putting on a show for each other, both Thrawn and Baylan. Like, we are in it together, but they each have their own kind of agenda in the background. So I really liked this episode. I can't wait to see what happens next. Ezra, I thought that was a great moment, them being reunited. I would like to see more of him, just to kind of see their dynamic. We just got a little snippet, but this was a very good episode.
Yeah, and I'm guessing the conflict that will arise is Ahsoka's going to get there. Sabine's going to be like, I really don't have a plan to get out of here. I just kind of wanted to hang out with you. Yeah. And then Thrawn's going to be trying to escape, and then probably trying to get on board to escape too. This is very small. My only real nitpick is you guys had a hard time finding Ezra. He's in a traveling village, like a traveling circus. And he's by the water. It would make, like, that's the first thing I thought. I was like, okay, if I'm trying to find somebody, where's your source of water? Because they're gonna need that. I thought he was gonna be like in a little cave or something, like secluded, but he's like in a straight, they have like smoke going up to the sky.
Maybe they were just like lazy. Like, you know what, we'll just wait.
And I know Ezra made a comment like, we never stay in one place for very long. It's like, you're right by the riverbed, man. Like,
it's completely open too. Yeah. It's not like hidden away or anything.
I know, yeah. If I was trying to find somebody and I was like in Thrawn's position, you find the sources of water, so they would just skirt down the river, the Nile River apparently. He would have been right there.
There could be more to the story that we haven't gotten yet. Yeah, that's a very good point,
but I was like, okay, that even when they first got there, I was like, okay, that must be the little creatures, little huts, and they're gonna take him somewhere to find like Ezra. Like how Obi-Wan was like hidden away, you know, like in this little cave thing. But nope, he's like there with them. He's like, no, hey guys, P.T. Barnum here. Enjoy my little freak show I got.
Yeah, and you know, also, while I appreciate that moment, them being reunited, I thought it was gonna go a little bit differently. I think that was a little bit of an anticlimactic moment for me.
It was almost awkward.
Because he's just like, hey, you know, here I am.
I know, and like they weren't like, I don't know, it felt like awkward, like.
I don't know if it's their chemistry, maybe.
I can't tell. Yeah.
But for me, I was expecting more of like a, more emotional, I guess.
It's gonna be a weird analogy. So, but it's like if you have like an online friend or something that you've like gamed with or something, and you're friends with them for like years, then you finally meet up in real life. I feel like that's kind of how that was. Like they talk about each other, and they knew each other so well, but all this time had passed. And then when they finally get to see each other again, it's like, oh yeah, how are you? I don't know what to do.
Well, I just was expecting, I guess, more of an emotion on one of their
it could be
sides.
A chemistry thing. Maybe we'll see. I mean, this is a very short little bit. But that initial, I agree, it felt a little awkward.
I mean, his position too. He was just like hanging out, like, hey, I knew you were gonna show up.
I have not seen a woman in 10 years.
So yeah, it was a lot lighter than I was expecting because this was such a built-up moment, I guess.
Yeah, but there's small things. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode. Mm-hmm. I'm really excited. I'm pretty hooked on the show so far. I feel like the general consensus is pretty positive. But for me, I look forward to these episodes. I was telling Jen, I was like, even though we're sick right now, it's nice to have a show that we're actually like looking forward to watching the next installment. But thank you guys so much for watching along with us. Leave us a comment down below. We'd love to know your thoughts on how the show's going so far. Subscribe, you'll be notified when we post a little Alien later this week of a short film. When we post the Star Wars short film, which hopefully will be in the not too distant future. We got some other stuff we're working on too, so we appreciate that. Check out Patreon. You can watch some of these videos before anyone else. You can watch the full-length reaction to Ahsoka with us there. Also some behind-the-scenes stuff that we're doing too. But for now, that is it. Jen and I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care, everyone.